An article was released today on Forbes.com, and it has been confirmed that there are no new historic teams in NBA 2K17. Obviously, this is disappointing news. You always want to see new teams getting added in, new legends getting added in that we haven't had before. But this isn't the fault of 2K. In fact, last year they added in two new teams, the Blazers and the 04 Pistons. Both of those teams were supposed to have Rasheed Wallace, but Rasheed Wallace did not agree to be in the game. And he was a big part of both of those teams. So obviously, when 2K added those teams in the game, they were hoping to get Rasheed. They probably just couldn't come to an agreement. For whatever reason, maybe it wasn't enough money. Maybe he just didn't want to be in the game. In fact, last year, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the first time was in a 2K game. This is a guy kind of like Reggie Miller that was never there. He would never agree to be in the game for whatever reason, and they were able to secure him. Now, it still has not been confirmed that there are no new legends in the game. It's still possible that new legends, maybe Rasheed is in the game this year. You never know. Maybe Chris Webber's in the game. That hasn't been confirmed. When we get confirmation on if there's any new legends, I'll keep you updated. But I also wanted to make this video because we might be able to change this for future games. Some of these athletes, they're on social media, they're on Instagram, they're on Twitter. Maybe if we reach out to them, we tweet at them, we leave them comments on Instagram, we bug them, maybe we can get them added in for future games, NBA 2K18 and beyond. For instance, Gilbert Arenas is all over social media. You always see him popping up, doing funny things, weird things. He's the kind of player that we might be able to influence to sit down at the table and come to an agreement to be added into a future NBA 2K game. He's accessible. Some of these other legends, they might not be on social media, so it's harder to do that. But still, if we come together somehow, we start a campaign, a hashtag, something, and we reach out to them, and I mean thousands. If we have thousands of comments going to these guys, they might say, they really want me in this game. Let me go see if I can work this out. Let me know what you think of this news, no new historic teams, and also let me know what players aren't in the game that you wish were in the game. And if they have a social media, we should reach out. We should really reach out, tweet at them, send them messages, comments, and maybe in NBA 2K18 or 19, maybe sometime in the future, 2K will be able to get them in the game because they have to agree to be in the game. They don't have the rights to them in the game if they're no longer in the NBA. So whether it's Brandon Roy or Rasheed Wallace, Reggie Miller, Gilbert Arenas, and the list goes on for all these players that everybody wants to see in the game, we could make it happen with the right movement. This year's story is based on a dynamic duo. They have real actors playing all the different roles, including Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan's character's name is Justice, and he was drafted in the second round. He has a chip on his shoulder for being picked so late, being passed on by so many teams. Your interaction